Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is Chris, back with another VOD review. Today, I know, we were doing some trios, and I'm taking a break to step back just to grab a couple more solo VOD reviews before we jump into trio season finally. After today, I believe it's going to be trio VOD reviews for the rest of the season. I may throw a couple solo VOD reviews in here and there, just for fun, but yeah, I had to go back and grab just a couple players' VOD reviews just because I was curious. So today we're going to be VOD reviewing Vanish APERTA. He has been placing very consistent recently, last few seasons. I've seen him. I don't know if anyone watching this has heard of him or has seen him, but I've seen some great stuff come out of him. He's very good. Very, very good player. So I decided to grab his highest kill game from the Dreamhack solo finals. I think it was 4 or 6 kills. He doesn't win, but we'll see what kind of mistakes he made to cost the game rather. But I'm curious because he doesn't land at like a normal spot. I'm curious to see what his rotates are. And how he plays, whether it's passive or aggressive. It looks, based on the timeline here, that it's a rather passive game, which I respect because you can get a lot of points for placement in Dreamhack. So without further ado, Mr. APERTA. Okay. Llama. Ooh, huge value. 350 materials each. In the Dreamhack tournament, where you, because of everything, you have 500 mats each. 350 of everything is huge. Big pot right out of the gate. Minis, blue charge. Oh my goodness, he is already looking solid here. I think the only time I land here is if it's on accident, like if I miss my drop. I haven't really landed here. Yeah, so I'm curious to see like what his rotates are out of here. He should be able to get, because of even without the llama, he should be able to get really good mats, because there's a lot of area around here to get brick and metal. But I think he is going to go for that llama. I don't know how you could just leave that. He's kind of scouting to see if anyone else is going to grab it. That's smart, because some people might have used that as bait. But it looks like he is free and clear for it. Huge. He doesn't have to spend the whole early game farming. Oh my goodness, shockwaves, bandage gun. Yeah, I would leave the 1 mini. Yep, good call. Leave the 1 mini. He has mobility now. 6 minis, bandage gun. Blue charge is really good. That thing hits hard. And just like that, he has very close to full mats. He just has to do a quick little refarm. Look at that, he has like 400 of everything now. Just because he did the little bit of farming earlier. Looks like, where is he? Okay, he's here. He has this entire area to himself. Someone landed Camp Cod, Weather Station, Misty, and over here. He has this entire area to himself, which means he doesn't really have to worry about getting into an engagement with anyone. He can just kind of grab as many materials as he can, which he should be able to full cap everything. And if no one landed in this house, over here, by the way, there's the chest on the ridge there. I don't know if it's the replay client, whether it's actually there or not, but that house right there has 4 chest spawns in it. I don't want to give away any secrets in case you didn't know that, but there's 4 chests in that house alone. And then you have this chest here, and there's one down on the water as well. So in this quick little landing spot, if you're solo dropping here, you have 6 chest spawns to work with. Now granted, Epic reverted back to 50% chest spawns or whatever. So I'm curious if they all spawn. Clearly not, because the one he just walked by is only there because it's in the replay client, because it has the option to spawn there, but it didn't. Another chest there, and there's one in the roof in the bathroom, which you can hear, but it's not actually there in-game. Yeah, so 4 chest spawns in that one building, a 5th on the mountain, and a 6th on the water. Huge if you're playing a solo drop and it's uncontested. Give you a nice little loadout. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and take height on this hill, which is the play. I think I would do that. He has zone. Kinda... Oh wow, there's like no one near him now. Everyone's rotated out. He has like this huge area to himself. So yeah, he can just kind of chill on this hill. Do a little 1x1 and gather info maybe. Just kind of see where people are. Quick little metal grab. Oh, there's another chest up here. Forgot about this. Forgot about this little POI. 2 ammo crates and a chest. Good call on that. Now he can refarm his brick back. Boom. Easy. Grab the extra wood. He's pretty much full mats. Ultimate height. No one around him. He is chilling here. Kind of overlook. Maybe try to get some tags on someone in Misty. Excuse me. Someone in the distance just shockwaved. You could see that on the far right. That was funny. Ooh, little tags. Because it's finals, he is going to need Storm Surge, so that tag is valuable. And every tag on someone means that they have to either play with less HP or they have to use shield. Or try to find shield, which then throws their game a little bit off. So ultimately, by getting tags on people, they're going to be less prepared than you are for endgame. Because they're going to have to either find shield or use some in their inventory, or they're going to have to play, if they don't have shield, they're going to have to play with less HP, which is not great. Because obviously, in a stacked lobby like this, you definitely don't want to have less HP than your opponent, especially throughout the entire game. But anywho, that's why tags are so important. 1, for Storm Surge, but 2, even if you just get tags in, like, if you're just playing like a regular solo or arena, little random tags here and there mean that they're going to cost your enemy something, whether it be a slot in their inventory, time if they have to then go find shield, or mats potentially, because they have to build to make sure you're not going to keep tagging them. Yeah, so tags are huge. Tags can be super important, no matter what game mode or tournament you're playing. He's in a really good spot. I'm curious to see if he pulls zone here. Sorry again. Had my morning coffee, but it's not going to stop the yawning. But I gotta get some VOD reviews out. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys have been showing on the VOD reviews. I've been really enjoying doing this and seeing people actually enjoy and learn from this makes me much more motivated to actually put these out, because I was nervous. I wanted to do this for a while, and I didn't know if they would have any traction or if anyone would find value in them. but since I started uploading them, it seems to be going well, so I want to thank you guys for that, and I have no plans on stopping. Goal is going to be every other day, but as we go into trio season with FNCS and everything, I may switch to every day. Let me know in the comments if you want everyday uploads, because with FNCS coming around, I'm gonna have to crank out VOD reviews, because once the new season starts, the replay client stops working because the map changes. It's okay, but you can't get as much information from the replay mode as normal. So my goal is to select quite a bit of trios to VOD review from the FNCS of all levels, whether it be open, semis, or finals, and VOD review as many as possible to get them out. So before the new season starts, because once the new season starts, that way, one, I'll have a bunch of uploads to stack so you guys can learn from it, and two, there's no tournaments right away, so I'll have to switch up the content for that. But yeah, my goal is to stack uploads and do every other day, unless, like I said, if you guys want daily uploads, I'm down to grind for that. But thank you guys again for the support. Anyway, here, zone moves. It's not too far. He was up here. There's not a lot of people here. They're all rotating in. So he had the free rotate to slide right in here. Curious to see if he grabs center, or if he can, or if he just kind of chills on the sidelines here. He's in a very good spot. No one's really around him. He has a free rotate. There's a car. I don't think anyone's gonna. He might get tagged here. Fresh builds on the left. Fresh builds on the right. That guy's going to take height. He did mark a spot here. It looks like he's going to try to grab close to center zone, which is smart. Good choice to box up here. Gets to refarm his mats back. He might try to take the top of this hill, to be honest. That's what I would do. That hilltop is free, like, you might as well. Because then you can box up and refarm all your mats again, and you have height, so no one can grab that from you. Someone just threw a gas can. That was what that noise was, in case you didn't know. It's a weird sound, but it's also a scary sound, because it'll blow up all of your builds very fast. No, I think he's just gonna chill here. He's playing really passive. He could have taken height here, but he's actually, like, he's playing very passive for placement. 59 people left, which means he has no placement points this game, 0 elims. He dies now, this game is ultimately just a waste of time. A lot of people in lazy. Okay, zone pulls kind of far, not too bad. It could have been worse. He's going to go ahead and rotate, refarm some of his material. That guy in the box already rotated. You can tell from the wall being replaced, and you can see through the little bricks that there was no one there. So he didn't have to really worry about it. He's actually following behind this guy for free right now because no one's behind them. He's actually very smart. If you pay attention to how he's rotating, he's using the elevation on the water. He's following the player that edited from the box in front of him, and there was a bunch of people rotating out of lazy. So what he did is he dropped down the side of the hill, rotated next to the water because there was no one on the other side of the river, and that way he has the cover of the elevation of the hilltop, so that anyone rotating from lazy can't see him because he's down the embankment, and he has the free rotate of following the guy, because if that guy builds or gets tagged, he knows that someone's going to obviously try to get tags on them. Okay, so he's not center third. Center third's actually very congested. He's here. Pretty good spot. He still has a chance to get edge fourth and half in, half out. We'll see. But yeah, that rotate was really smart. He didn't have to use any materials. He just kind of checked to see if the other side of the river was clear, and then used elevation to his advantage. Which, based on this current map of Chapter 2, is excellent. You can really use elevation to kind of use it to your advantage so you don't have to use a lot of materials if you have the elevation. In this current location where he is, he won't really be able to use elevation if he needs to rotate. He does have 4 shockwaves though, so he's chilling. He's actually in a really good spot where there's not a lot of people directly near him, so he doesn't have to really worry about getting pressured unless some random psycho tries to jump in his box. 53 people alive. He's getting close to placement. After 50, every next placement is a point. Ooh, let's go, APERTA. He pulls edge fourth. He's on very, very edge fourth. So I'm curious to see if he moves here. Oh, nice tag. Very good. He does not need to really move. He could just expand. Yeah, he can just expand once. And he's golden. Yeah, he just needs to expand one box, which he did, which is a little bit more in zone. And then he's good. And now he can just kind of look around and get tags on anyone rotating in so that he doesn't have to worry about Storm Surge. And he could potentially get a kill, which would be a free little refresh for him. Even though he doesn't really need it, you know. But this is funny. The replay client's bugged so you can't see that guy's walls. It looks like he's just sitting out in the open. Just go get tags on him, bro. He's right there. That would actually be so funny to do in a final. Just, like, it would throw the whole game for sure, but it would be funny to sit there like you're in a box and have people be like, wait, that guy's not even in a box. I don't know, just throw him off, little mind games. It would 100% throw your game because you get destroyed, but it'd be funny nonetheless. He's 105 above. Curious to see if that holds. 2 people need to die here. 105 above, 2 people need to be eliminated. I think he's good. I don't think he needs any more tags, in my opinion. Yeah, move into this box so that way you don't have to worry about the storm. He may try to get tags. Any tags now would be for next zone, half in, half out. Because now that there's 50 people left, Storm Surge is done. Guy's just sitting in his box emoting over here. Okay. Zone's not too bad for him. He can, like, 1 or 2 shockwaves and he's in. Yeah, zone's not too bad at all. This is actually so smart. If you pay attention to what he did there. Zoom in real quick. He was, okay, that's too many names. He was over here. Rather than shockwave over to here, where all the people are, he shockwaved on edge zone to kind of keep it low key. Use the edge of his zone to his advantage. That way he only has to, 1, he can now push into all of this free space if he wants. But 2, he only has to worry about being tagged from one direction, because no one's going to be sitting in the storm. So he can kind of just, like, by being on edge zone, he only has to worry about anyone on the right side of him. Someone emoting. Little emote for the boys. I'm gonna leave the audio in, but I'm gonna get copyright claimed on that. Thank you, YouTube. I'm gonna leave it in because it's funny. Okay. He gets zone again. He doesn't have to rotate too far. He's kind of on edge here. It is far though. Luckily he has a lot of mats. He still has 3 shockwaves, so I would do, which I think he's gonna do, is late rotate with shockwaves and get tags on the people rotating right now. Ooh, that did not work as well as it should have. There you go. Very smart. He shockwaves while holding a full charge on the charged shotgun, so if he lands on someone, he just one-pumps them. Little tag. Ooh. Very good. One more shockwave to get him in the zone. He's on a good mid-layer here. Get free tags. Ooh, that guy's 33 white. He's dead. Nice. Very good. Now he's above Storm Surge. He gets any shield or HP that he lost because of the 50 of Siphon. It's only... Ooh, that was smart. He did a quick check on height right there as well. While he was editing, he looked to the left and he could see if someone was on height or not. And there was. But that was smart because he has to see like what layer he's on. He's not second height, I don't think. Doesn't look it. Which means he's not going to get focused by height. But he knows that there's people above him now if he wants to make a play for height. But it looks like he's going to drop down to like a rather low-key mid-layer here. He's kind of running out of mats. 11 builds. Zone's not too far. He's like out of mats here. He needs a refresh. He's looking for it. Oh, there's someone right there. Okay. Pop these, please. Thank you. He's not gonna have time to pop the big pot yet. Ooh, nice. That was very good. Little refresh. Didn't get a whole lot of mats out of it, but he got the Siphon. Charge hitting hard. Kills his teammate. Oh man. Heard it killed Bang. Unfortunate. Another refresh so that he still has a big putt. So ooh, nice kill on for Pi. Very good. Gets a gold spaz. He is low. Oh my goodness. 61 HP in a dream. That guy's gonna jump right in. Oh, unfortunate. Brocane with the E1. Unfortunate, really. If he had more HP there, he could have won that 50-50. think for the most part, he played a very good game. He made it till top 5. 4 kills, 20 points for Elam, bunch of placement points. The only downside was because of that play there, he was low HP, and Rokane really needed the refresh, so Rokane was going to jump in regardless, and clearly, based on his loadout, Gold Spaz is going to easily hit for at least 61 if you have good aim. So that was the end of the line for APERTA this game. But, yeah, APERTA's been doing really well. He just got picked up to Vanish, actually, just the other day, so props to him. Good on ya. But yeah, overall great game. I think his rotation was good. Endgame, it was a little bit shambles, which ended up costing him. But truthfully, there were so many people on the layer above him, I don't really think he could have gone up. He didn't have, 1, the mats, and 2, it was a very congested layer. So there's only so much you can do there. And then Rokane really was down to get the kill. He had a lot of HP, clearly. He was, 115 before the kill. APERTA was 61. Like, we know who wins that. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you guys learned something from APERTA. And yeah, hope you have a great day.